Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing and reviewing video. Today we're going to unbox the Deadbolt Mystery Society, the Toymaker, concretely. And I have to say this box is huge compared to other boxes. The other boxes are kinda like half this box, but well, let's check what's inside here. If I can. Okay. This is the first thing we see just as we open the box. So first we have cards. This reminds me kind of the first box we unboxed about Deadbolt Mystery Society, the last laugh, where we had kinda like different cards of different people with showing interviews or something like this. So maybe these are the suspects, and afterwards I'll have to confirm this. So yeah, the same rules as last time. Then we have Facebook. Okay, this is interesting. So the last box also included a Facebook page where you had to find some information. So I guess this means that we'll have to go back there to find something to solve this puzzle. Then we have, take it out. There is okay, a puzzle. Kind of looks like the ticket for a clothing thing. Then we have another one, how to make a toy. Ooh, okay, with a few words, maybe they mean something different. Okay, so here we have it. Wall Street Detective Agency voicemail. Oh, this is so much different. So we have QR code. So I guess if you use the phone with this, you get access to the voicemail. Then okay, this is just like the other boxes. Here you have it. It's the card with the description of the place where everything starts. Then we have a few items, like a list of things, and a case file. So this is new. Case file with detective notes, victims. I'm gonna skim through it a bit. Victim. And how they died. I know it's okay. So in the first page, it appeared like a spiral. This thing, it appears like maybe the victims each had a spiral in one part of the body. So maybe I think it means that it's the place where they found it. And okay, password protected flash drive. Okay, yeah, the flash drive and the QR code. So since I've seen it in here that there's a password protected flash drive, so I'll need a code for this. And then there's, I think it's a review or an interview. Yeah, there are 3 different interviews for suspects, I believe, or maybe witnesses. And then we have this, which is kind of different. Oh, it's a pill organizer. So maybe, well, I believe that we'll have to find out what's the number for this thing. And then we have a keyhole with a QR code. So I believe that you'll, yeah, like this. Interesting. Diggers Graveyard Tours. See the final resting places of Volleyfall's most elite. Secret promo code for a special free tour not open to the public. Okay. Interesting. So, is it another interview or it's a... Oh no, it's not an interview. It looks like part of the case file. Oh, a mouth with stitches. And then we have a door. No. Oh. An hypnos. And this letter is different. And then we have another door. They are all blank in the back. I keep on checking just in case. And then we have a maze, I believe. So maybe when you find the way out, like from here to the star, you get a message. I'm a craftsman building gruesome toys out of flesh and bone. I work with my hands, but I don't use okay. Looks like an easy one to solve. Then we have a map. I keep on having to turn all the items. So, yeah. Maroon District. And the different parts, different numbers. Oh, we have the gravestones. The hospital, the art gallery, I suppose. A seamstress. I don't know what that looks like, but it looks like Fluffy from the Harry Potter first movie. Like the dog with 3 heads. And a museum, I suppose, with the mummy. Is it the mummy? Yeah. And then a redacted text. Oh, because it's a medical text, like from sorry about the word, keeps on leaving. From a patient. Oh yeah. So they usually can't give information from patients, so maybe that's why they cross the words out. Then we have Moore and Goodman Law Associates. Oh, it's a message. Okay. And then when you're done finishing everything, you have to say who is the Toymaker and put it in the QR code. And one last thing. I don't know if I've seen any of this in the other pictures. I think I've seen... No, it's not this kind of key. I've seen another kind of key. Well, maybe I'll have to check. I'll play the game and tell you afterwards what I think about it. So, see you on the review part of this video. It's now time for the review part of this video. So here are my thoughts about the game. To start, I want to say that the game was of medium difficulty. Some of the puzzles you could get quite easily, and others were kind of the impossible without the help of some clues. For example, the mouth stitch one that I thought would be easy, this one, was actually one of the most difficult ones, because you had to figure out that you needed another clue. Like, let me check if I find it. You needed this clue to solve it, and yeah, kind of impossible. You had to figure out that the red part was where you had to start, and the white means that you didn't want to read that letter. So yeah, difficult. But then we have the maze puzzle, this one. This one, it's my fault, because I thought it would be quite easy, but yeah, it's my fault. I started in here when I had to start in the star, so the message didn't make sense until I figured out I was reading it all in the other way around. So once I turned it in the other way, it made more sense. Then we have yeah, there's one puzzle in particular where I actually didn't need the information that it gave me after solving it, because there's one puzzle, like there's one interview that says that one of the other interviews from the junkies are important. So I actually read all the junkies, that this is the interviews for the junkies. So I read all of it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know what they want me to do, because I knew that I needed a password. So and I knew that it was a word and a number. So I figured out which word and which number I needed with two clues, this one and the pills that I don't know where I put them. Well, it's around here. So yeah, with that clue I figured out who the king was, the king from Valley Falls. So, well, not from Valley Falls, but the king from this place, like from the Maroon district. So yeah, and then there was another place, which linked to with a QR code, that after you solved it, I think it's this one, yeah, this one, that you needed the name for the name of the king. So once you figured out the name of the king, they gave you information about, oh, check out the name, the Carlos, that is the name of one of the junkies, one of the words that he says. And I was like, yeah, I already done that. So I had already solved that. So this one was quite yeah, not important at all. And yeah, you had two things you had to check in Facebook, and it was quite easy to understand, just not that much to realize that, for example, the voicemail and the Facebook with another thing with this, everything was all related, and I didn't quite get that until the end, because it's also this and another thing, so everything relates. So I was like, yeah, this, I didn't realize it was meant to be with the voicemail also. And this one, difficult. I knew the first two and the last two, but the third and the fourth was the third was okay, but the fourth made me so confused at some point. What else? Oh, there was one more thing that made me like, I in the beginning I didn't actually choose the right killer because I had already crossed him out from my list for one thing. Everyone, even the king, everyone says that the height for the killer it's not lower than 70 inches, and and the other interview says like it's over 6 feet, and I was like, yeah, sure. So since everything said like it was over 6, I just took all the characters that were under 6 out of the equation, and actually that meant taking out the actual killer of this series. So yeah, I actually had to forgo that information when I found out that I didn't have anyone to say that was the killer in the end. And so I was like, yeah, just check everything. And that was one thing that actually made me really anxious because I didn't know if I was doing it right or wrong. That anyway, well, even with all the throwbacks, I found the game quite entertaining and fun to play. So if you want to get this box or any Deadbolt Mystery Society boxes, I'll leave the link in the description down below. So I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video.